know what I'm saying?
Whitey was the butcher. This guy was the dirt of the dirt.
I can do anything I want.
And she know I got the gun, pull it out, ain't no play, joke or fun. Guarantee I bust, make the call, no discuss. All the little homies blowing in like some dust. No, I never said.
Hey, what's going on with Glasses?
What's cracking, Glasses? This is Whitey from the Whitey Bulger Show. How you doing this afternoon, sir?
Oh, man, I'm cool.
Nice, nice. Glad we finally able to get you on the program. I'm a big fan of your music. For those who may not be familiar with who you are, just introduce yourself and let them know where you're from.
GLA Double Dollar Sign East Shop, man. Glasses, Malone, LFC. I mean,
Gotcha.
California, the 17th Street, whole East Side, Compton, everything.
Appreciate that. I'm sure that my listeners are familiar with your work, but wanted to make that official. Now, we obviously have you on the program. You've made a lot of records over the years. I've been a fan since before the Beach Cruiser came out with your mixtapes. And now we're moving on to your new project and what you got going on with DMC. Tell us a little bit about, I've seen the first single came out in April, Thuggin' with Kendrick Lamar. How's the response been to that song?
It's been really good response, man. It's been phenomenal. Man, people enjoy it, man. They really like it. I appreciate that.
Definitely. And then
definitely hit people in the crazy place.
And then you went and followed that up, I believe, with the Mother's Day single with Brian McKnight. Is that correct?
Yeah, my word.
And that's obviously dedicated to your mother and mothers that are out there. I've done some reading up on you yourself as a person. I believe, I don't want to get too far into past and everything like that, but your mother, she did pass away. Is that correct?
Yeah, my mom passed away in prison.
Got you. And since then, obviously, you, as a leader of your family, the Father's Day song followed that up. And from my listening to it, it sounds like your father's still going through some things out there in the street. Was that the gist of the song? Is that really your message to him?
Nah, it's like the song broke down into 3 departments. It was like the first verse was about my dad. You know what I'm saying? He's not going through nothing. He's pretty cool, man. He's
okay.
Tired at this point. The second verse is about my dad's wife, who kind of really had a big hand in raising me. You know, I just wanted to make sure we show her love. And the third verse is my little brother, who was a father. He just actually had a new child, named it after my mom, rest her soul. And that's kind of the verse talking about. He's kind of still going through stuff in the street.
Got you. That's where I was confused, and I appreciate you, breaking that down to me, because I was like, a little confused here, but that's why the words, I listen to music. I don't just listen to the hook or this, that. So right after that, you followed that up with the Dom Kennedy After Hours single. Obviously, that's kind of a throwback jam. You did the production on that, or how was that? How did that beat come about?
Out of the first 5, I produced 4 of them.
Okay, you produced 4 of the tracks?
Yeah, everything except Flowers.
Got you. And that was done by Hunger, is that correct?
Hunger, my boy Hunger, yeah.
Got you.
After Hours.
Yep, go ahead.
After Hours with Don Kennedy, that was me and my guys at Chromatics. They like my in-house team, like we on the floor together.
Got
I just felt like to really have a chance to make music to compete with a Motown if it was possible. You gotta know a lot more about music, so learning how to play the bass and DJ and a couple different things has helped. So it makes all the sense in the world.
Real shit there. Now, I know you do production. Do you produce records for people outside of your camp? Do people come to you and say, "Hey, Glasses, I want you to make a beat," and you do work like that as well, or is that just when you're making music, it's for yourself?
Well, I did. I got one coming out on 40's new album that I did.
Okay. Nice.
I'm actually producing a buddy of mine named Alcatraz. It's a Mexican-American artist.
Okay.
I produced a lot of his stuff. I don't know, man. I don't make beats. I just produce songs. You know what I'm saying? So
real shit.
I ain't really started I ain't trying to shop my ideas. You know what I mean?
I got you. It's kind of like intellectual property, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, I don't got beats. I just got songs, so I produce whole songs, like,
for sure.
You know, from the creation of the music to make sure it matches the actual content of the song.
That makes full sense, and I appreciate you breaking that down for us. You know, I did kind of, that's something that interests me because I work in indie music, and I've kind of seen your career path. You've turned down a lot of deals and offers, and for the most part, stuck it out on your own. Tell us about the creation of DMC, what it is, and also the partnership with DJ Skee. What does that bring to your music? What was the idea behind that?
Well, I just wanted to make a company that I could, that really can handle all of my artistic expression personally. You know what I mean? Like, where, like, I wrote films, you know, I pretty much already shot a short. I never put it out. I'm shooting another short in about 2 weeks. I've been working on a comic book.
Okay.
Music, obviously, is something I developed a real serious passion for. I just want to be able to, I want to be a part of a company that really facilitates all type of artistic creation. And I mean, it's all about media, you know what I mean? So there was no companies like that was in existence, so I had to create one. It's just been a slow grind. As far as Skee, you know what I mean, it's just like Skee has always been supportive of what I do since day one. So it was a natural progression to work with him. You know, we always talk about it. We always do. We did a couple of different things that's real tight, that's coming up. But it's just a natural progression. I'm trying to put it together, you know what I'm saying, to make sure I can constantly be able to get my artistic expression. If I want to be able to create a television show, I want to be able to get it out. If I want to write a film and produce a film, I want to be able to get it out. Album, soundtrack, write a book, comic book like I got. I want to be able to do that. I just want to be able to do whatever, you know what I mean, my mind. I want to be able to facilitate whatever my mind can create.
That's real shit, man. And obviously you have the entrepreneurial spirit. Since day one, you've been kind of leading your own path and to people that are in indie music, and that's what I'm all about. You know, I appreciate that, and that's real chop right there. What I would ask next is, back to the After Hours track. Obviously, that's had a lot of success. You know, it's moving right now. I came across a track called Big Bro. Is that on the album, or is that on a different project?
That's on DJ Skee and DJ Bass mixtape.
Got you. Now that beat right there is fire, and you made that with your boy Bugsy on the beat. Is that correct?
Yeah. I remember calling Bugsy in to work on that idea, having that idea and creating it. And working with Bugsy is really fun, man. He brings a different type of energy. That's really cool.
Definitely. Now, obviously, do you have a centralized website or place that you want people to go to find your music and clothing and information about you, or is it just, do you have something like that where you are collecting everybody at, or just kind of whatever?
Nah, man. I mean, the goal is to make the content find people. I'm working on a centralized situation completely for the mobile phone and the website. I got glassandmalone.com, but I took the site down. I didn't like it anymore, so working on that and stuff for the mobile phone. But right now, I'm about making the music find everybody, everything else find everybody. You ain't got to look for it, it's going to find you.
Real shit. I appreciate that. And being in the website, man, I know I've had to take my site down and rebuild it and all that other stuff. It's kind of interesting these days. But, you know, from there, we're going to drop a bunch of these tracks on them that we just talked about. I have one personal question. On the Father's Day song, is the singer voice, is that someone you had sing? Is that a sample? That noise, my friend was asking me, and I'm curious as to...
On what song?
On the Father's Day, the Flowers joint? That's
the sample.
Got you. That's a dope track, man, and I appreciate, you know, obviously you coming on the show. What's next? We dropping the album? You have some videos coming up right online, or to follow up?
I'm dropping. Yeah, I got a couple videos and I'm dropping a project next month with the Smoke. Man, stay tuned for all the updates. But next month I drop the project. Okay. Trying to put it everywhere. Visuals and different creative things coming soon, man. So much.
Yeah, that I mean, you and I both know the money, the money at the visual right now these days. So I'm sure you're following up, thugging with the video, and also after hours sometime later on this summer.
Well, thugging and Big Bro for sure.
Got you. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to check in, man. Is there anything any shout outs, anything you want to plug before I let you go today?
No, to everybody that's supporting.
Real shit, man. Well, you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Thank you, Sean.
Take care.